Yo, what's up, guys? JDanks TheSigz. We are officially back. I just want to start off with saying this is a completely new setup.
Temporary setup.
Temporary setup. Of course, we're always trying to improve, but we're fucking excited to be back.
What happened to the old one, JDanks?
What happened to the old what? The old setup?
The old setup.
The old setup, you know, we got tired of the old setup. It didn't sound great. It was really echoey. It was a big room. We just have to move on bigger and better to bring better content. And of course, we really wanted to start, the main reason is we really wanted to start posting audio-only versions to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And we couldn't do that in the last setting because it just didn't sound great. We didn't want to post
Good point.
with horrible sound. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I know what you're saying, bro. It's a good point.
So now we're here in a good location for the audio and we're ready to go. We don't want to waste any more time. We're going to run through a bunch of stuff that we missed, some upcoming stuff, some major news in the MMA world. So we'll just run through the last pay-per-view that we didn't recap. I mean, we did on TikTok at Unanimous Champs, of course, but you want to dive in deep to this event.
Was it
Nunes? It was Nunes against Payne in UFC 277. Let's talk about the big fights. So let's just talk about, we'll start from the bottom. We had Magomed Ankalaev taking on Anthony Smith. Smith hurt his leg.
He broke his ankle.
He broke his ankle or leg, whatever.
Doctor stoppage.
But let me ask you. Does that mean Ankalaev is a #1 contender for Yuri Prochaska, or does he need one more fight?
No, I think Glover should auto get a rematch.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're planning.
I think, give him Yan versus Magomed. Let's just do it one time.
I agree with that.
Winner gets because if Yan loses, he's not gonna fight again. I think he's like 46. Like he's gonna maybe
retire,
call it quits, or whatever. But
sorry,
fucking
yeah, bro, go on.
Filmed in
go on,
a month, and you're already fucking
go on, bro.
Man. Then give us Yan versus Magomed. Just once, because how old's Ankalaev? What, like 27, 28?
He's around 28, yeah.
So let him make his run young if he has it in him. If not, he still has time.
Yeah, no, I agree. But one guy who called out Jan Blachowicz as well, I mean, Ankalaev did too, but one guy who called out Jan was a guy who fought this past Saturday, Jamal Hill, knocking out Thiago Santos. That was a good knockout.
He's nasty, that kid.
He is so good.
Yeah,
fast and strong.
He's nasty.
And you've never, ever seen Thiago Santos go down like that. He fell down like a bag of bricks. That was absolutely crazy.
He's hard too, that fucking kid.
But I think, like you said, they should do Teixeira against Yuri, the rematch. After that fight, Teixeira, win or lose, he's out of the picture.
You think so?
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
He took so much damage last fight. He just wants to get it back.
Yeah.
And if he gets it back, he'll ride off in the sunset.
That's terrible if he wins. That's terrible for the UFC.
For the division. Like,
so
what's going to happen?
Maybe they just don't run it back.
They're going to do an interim belt with you.
Yeah, maybe they just don't run it back.
They're going to have to. Teixeira has earned the right to have one more shot at the belt. His retirement fight, we've never seen that retirement.
It's a cold business, though. That's
the
thing. So they might just say fuck off.
Fair, but I think they respect him. I think it's a fight the fans want to see. Look how it turned out last time. So I'm not opposed to seeing that. I'm not opposed to seeing Yan against Jamal Hill or Ankalaev. But I do want to see.
I want to see Jamal Hill versus Ankalaev.
You know what I would love?
What would you love to see?
For Teixeira to win.
You know what I would love to see?
What?
The new McGregor movie.
Oh my god!
I can't wait to watch that movie.
But
Roadhouse 2?
Roadhouse, or yeah, something like
that. With who? With
I don't know. It doesn't matter who it's with.
Jake Gyllenhaal, was it? No.
Okay, hold on. I'm pausing you here. Let's wait a couple minutes to get into that. I just want to finish off UFC 272. Derek Lewis gets knocked out in his hometown once again. Forget him. He's done.
He sucks, bro. He sucks.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
Brandon Moreno against
Kai
Kara France for the interim belt. They're going to run it back for a fourth time. Figgy versus Moreno for...
Good.
Everyone wants to watch that. There's not a single person on the planet
as soon as they find another 125er on either of these guys' level, then let's throw him in there. But until then, let's just run these guys back. Like, why is Moreno even fighting Kara France? They should just be going back to back
until someone dies.
Yeah, bro. Literally. Like these guys should be fighting for the rest of their lives. Like there's no 125er that comes close to these two guys.
Either that. Or Figgy just moves up.
Leaves the division.
Moreno takes over. And then you have a competitive division. Beautiful knockout, nice little body kick. Anyways, move on to the main event. Nunes, Pena. I want to talk about how good Nunes looked, but I want to talk about how crazy Pena is.
Yeah, Pena's kind of nuts,
Yo,
bro.
She took
imagine that girl was your girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Imagine Juliana Pena was your girlfriend.
What happened to you?
Shit.
Oh, I just fought Amanda Nunes. That is brutal, man. That is absolutely.
Her forehead was split. Like
She
Moses
had to
split
go
the
to
river.
she had to go to a plastic surgeon because her forehead.
I heard that was not true.
Oh, wasn't? I don't know. Whatever. I just thought. I also.
Do they run? Do they run back a
No,
trilogy?
no. They can't run back a trilogy. No chance.
Why not?
Because it was a first fight. Amanda Nunes underestimated.
Well, who's gonna come close? But no one. Even
I understand.
Listen. No one. Like, regardless of how much she got dominated, okay, Valentina's a different story. But regardless of how much she got dominated, like, no one's gonna put a like. You saw Nunes' face after the fight. She
got beat too.
Her fucking eye was all shut up and shit.
For sure.
So no one's gonna put on the pressure. Like, no one's gonna hit her.
No one's gonna take that. Like,
might as well just throw him back in there one more time.
The question is,
but they can't main event the card.
Honestly, the way it turned out, it was a good fight, night of fights. But like, I wonder how many pay-per-views. Maybe like 100K. Maybe.
You think they only sold 100K?
Bro, there was a terrible card. Moreno and Moreno and Kai was the second best fight.
Nunes is a draw, low key.
He's a draw, and people wanted to see that because it was a crazy first fight, biggest upset UFC history.
Biggest upset in UFC history. Did you watch it? Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. But I don't know if you could throw them back in there.
Okay,
if they do, it can't be the main event. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Before we get into the major news, one fight I want to talk about this Saturday: Chito Vera against Dominic Cruz. One question: is this a number one contender fight?
Has to be.
Has to be a number one contender fight.
I don't know.
It does.
Well,
it has to be, bro.
But if O'Malley beats Yan.
Yes, that's true too.
That's
what I'm saying.
Then?
The timeline's a bit off. If O'Malley beats Yan, he has to fight for a belt, right?
Yeah.
Has to fight for a belt. But let's say Chito beats Dominic, whoever wins this fight,
who gives a shit?
They're gonna have to wait. But who do you got in this fight?
No, Vera. Chito.
I got Cruz.
Cheeto. What?
I think his style is too much.
Crazy,
no,
bro.
I'm not crazy. You're just dumb. You're just straight dumb, bro.
What?
You're dumb.
You actually have Cruz?
I have Cruz, 100%.
You want to make a bet?
How much?
50?
I don't do big bets.
What do you mean big bets?
I'd rather go get my odds on Bet365.
I'm sure Cruz is the underdog.
He is the underdog. That's what I'm saying. So give me 3-1 odds and I'll bet you.
Are you fucked?
$50. I get 150. You get 50.
You check the odds. If it's 3-1, I'll do it.
No, you won't. That's a lie. Okay, we'll talk about that after. Anyways, fuck that fight. Let's go on to the big news. Let's start with McGregor. He's gone. I don't know if he's gonna come back.
He's gone crazy. That's what he's gone.
I almost cried when I heard this.
Yeah, it actually hurts me to say this, but like, he's done. Bro.
I know you're the biggest McGregor fan out there.
He's done.
And we both love the guy.
Done.
Love watching him. He's the biggest entertainer.
He's done.
But he's done.
He's done. There's nothing else to fucking say, bro.
Is he gonna come back?
He's done.
Well, hold on.
He's done. They made Poirier and Chandler already.
Yeah,
that happened. Those are two guys that he was gonna fight. He's filming a fucking movie. Charles is busy with Islam. He's done. He's fucking what, like 35 at this point?
No, he's definitely not 35.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not 35. I'd say he's 32.
He's closer to 35 than 32.
Want to make
How old is Conor McGregor?
Yeah, good call. 34. Wow.
34. Yeah,
so he's done.
He's done, bro. It's over for him.
Oh my
His career is over.
Yo, say it to the camera, bro.
His career is over. It sucks to say because I actually really admire and respect the guy, but it's time. He's not gonna come back at this point.
This is probably his, like, I know it's unofficially his retirement, but this is probably like his 5th retirement at this point.
Yeah.
His 5th retirement.
But he'll come back.
I don't think he comes back to the octagon.
No. He'll come back.
No, he won't. I don't think he ever comes back to the octagon.
Why not?
I think he's gonna do this movie, maybe take a big.
But they gave Diaz.
They gave Diaz Hamzat.
Did we even talk about that?
No, but we're gonna get up there. Bro, there's a lot to talk about. We missed a lot.
Jesus
Anyways,
Christ.
poor McGregor.
Not poor McGregor. He's about to make a...
Yeah, good for him. You know, he put himself in this situation.
It's over for him.
But for us as fans, as UFC fans, entertainers...
It's more over for us than it is for him.
It's the end of an era.
Yeah.
It's definitely the end of an era.
Like the real deal end of the era.
Done. Anyways,
the second his ankle snapped, it was over.
And we all had that bit of hope. He ramped up training slowly, got us all excited.
Yeah.
Right? He was looking good, kind of.
But maybe he's just playing the game exceptionally well. Because if he plans on coming back, like in the near future, he's got us
3 months.
Think about it. Breaks his ankle, snaps it in half, posts videos of him riding through the Cali streets. You seen that?
Yeah,
you saw that video? Then he posts videos of him just fucking lifting weights like a sicko with the fucking brace on.
I think he's on roids.
I don't care what you think.
Wow, that's hurtful.
Then he starts posting videos of him just on the bag, and then he retires. Like, what?
Yeah.
Where does that make sense?
It's just annoying, bro, because like I just want to see him one more time. I wish we could get to see him one more time, and that is it. Anyways, moving
but against
on.
who? Now if you could,
Okay,
now
fine,
if you
fine.
knew
Yes,
if it was
yes.
his last fight.
Okay,
if you knew it was his last fight.
Nate Diaz.
Nah, fuck Masvidal.
Masvidal.
I want Masvidal
because I think that's real beef. I think that's real beef.
I think Masvidal has beef with him, though.
And I think Conor would just like. I just want to see Masvidal get punched in the face by Conor.
Yeah, I want to see him eat a shot.
And I also kind of want to see Masvidal just get the chance to beat the shit out of McGregor.
No, fuck Masvidal.
But that's my one. Yes, that's my one. Anyways, hold on. Before we go up to that, a potential opponent in the future, Jake Paul.
McGregor?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
You still don't think so?
No.
I think they're gonna do it, bro.
He would never do it.
You.
It goes against everything he stands for.
Okay. Yes, but he's making a movie. He wants money.
Yeah, but he's making a movie because he wants to make a movie. He doesn't want to fight Jake Paul.
I think he wants to beat the shit out of
Why
Jake
the fuck would he want to fight Jake Paul?
Why not, bro? It's an easy payday. Just
Jake Paul can't get a fucking fight done.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
Why are we living in the world where we're thinking this guy's some big pay-per-view draw on McGregor's level? Okay, if McGregor boxing Floyd Mayweather, that makes sense.
Yes.
McGregor boxing even fucking Canelo Alvarez, even though he'd get the shit kicked out of him, it makes sense because these guys are draws. People want to pay to watch them. But Jake Paul, he was supposed to sell out MSG, didn't.
Oh my god.
He can't even put on a fight. He's calling out fucking KSI.
Absolutely embarrassing what happened. They had to. Well, they say it's because Jake Paul's opponent couldn't make weight.
Oh, bullshit!
Bullshit. They couldn't sell enough pay-per-views. Nobody bought tickets.
I didn't know 3 weeks in advance if the guy's gonna make weight or not.
Yeah, that is true.
You have no idea what the guy was on track. No, fuck off.
Anyways,
he doesn't make weight. He forfeits half of his purse, just like in any other bout. And they still get in there.
And that's
but no, they couldn't put it on.
You know what's something crazy that I read or heard Dana White say? It costs $500,000, $500,000 to turn on the lights at Madison Square Garden. To turn on the lights.
I think he was exaggerating a bit.
No, I really don't think so, because Joe Rogan said the same thing.
Okay, maybe.
How crazy is that though? Like, you know,
he can't sell it. He can't sell it.
No, he can't sell it.
Not by himself. Not with Hazim Razman or whoever the guy was.
I think if he was fighting like a Tommy Fury, I think Tommy Fury and him could have sold that fight.
I do.
Because they were beefing. But this guy, no one knew who he was. He was an average boxer.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's next opponent, if he has a next opponent, wants KSI, has to be either a huge star
fight Tommy
in the entertainment world or a legit boxer. Only two options.
Who's
I don't know.
Fight?
Like even Anderson Silva, no one's buying that. No one wants to watch Jake Paul against Anderson Silva. No one wants to. Why do you want to watch that?
What do you mean?
Why do you want to watch that?
It's watching Jake Paul fight Anderson Silva. Like that I could watch.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Silva's a draw.
Fair.
You throw him in there with Tito Ortiz though, and I'm not watching it.
Oh well, no kidding, bro. Tito Ortiz would die. Honestly, Joe Rogan says it the best, man. As much as people hate Jake Paul, if Jake Paul wasn't this hated, if he wasn't like a YouTuber, he was just a boxer, and you're seeing him knock out Askren, seeing him knock out Woodley, people would look at him and say, wow, this guy is like a legit killer. Like he has power in his hands.
I ultimately think he's a really average boxer.
Really? Okay.
Which isn't bad.
It's not a bad thing.
He's not.
But he hasn't been the entertainer that he has to be that average boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an average boxer, you gotta be able to sell a pay-per-view against anyone, and that's not him anymore. I don't think it ever was.
No, who's he? But who could he sell pay-per-views against?
I don't know.
People bought the Nate Robinson fight
because it was his first.
Yeah, people bought the Askren fight,
and people bought the
Woodley fight. Not the second. This one, second one was sold $60K. There you go.
Oh.
He's got to keep it fresh. He's got to fight. Okay, the first one, Nate Robinson. Could he beat anyone? Could he beat anyone?
No.
He did. He beat Nate Robinson.
Oh, okay, yes.
And he fights Askren. Can he beat someone who used to fight? Yes, he did.
A champ.
And then level up, Tyrone Woodley. Could he beat someone who used to be like really dominant in that sport? Well, with respect to Askren, but still, Woodley was a different animal when it came to MMA, especially 100%. UFC. He beat him.
Next storyline. There is no storyline.
Then what now? He's fighting some average boxer? Like no, like throw him in there with Canelo, or let's stop this whole fucking charade as it is. It's over.
It is over, but his brother obviously like needs to stay relevant because whenever Jake Paul's getting a lot of traction, of course Logan Paul has to jump in there and make it all about him. That's how they both work, even though they're brothers. It's just how it works. It's kind of sad to be honest.
No, it's amazing.
But Logan Paul calling out that he wants to fight, calls out Andrew Tate. who like has become the biggest sensation on social media. I love this guy. What was that laugh? That was weird. I love this guy. But like, come on, like Logan, like Andrew Tate, like, do you think Andrew Tate would win? Because this guy was,
I think Tate
was a
kicked the
kickboxer,
shit out of him.
and he is huge. He's like
he
6'4",
was vicious.
he
was
big.
vicious too.
And you see him hitting mitts, bro. This guy can smack a.
But I think I read somewhere that he has
something with his eye.
Something with his eyes.
Maybe okay.
So I don't think he could fight.
Listen, I feel like Andrew Tate.
But a prime Tate.
A prime Tate
would beat the shit out of Logan Paul. Yeah,
fantasy fight.
Logan Paul now
prime
versus
Tate.
prime Tate.
And then the spinning monkeys music in the background.
Yeah.
But
give me Tate.
The thing is with Andrew Tate is like this guy had no relevance to the fighting world until like people found out that he was like an ex kickboxing champ.
No, he did have relevance. He was a champ. He was world champion.
Yes. But the reason why he picked up so much traction and became this huge like sensation overnight on TikTok, Instagram, like Twitter, all that shit, is because he's just his personality, his persona. He's
sure.
legit
he
like a Colby. He's a Colby Covington of like the business world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
like
can
it's
sell
crazy.
a fight.
Like I love watching him more than he's honestly the most entertaining guy in the world right now. I think.
Yeah.
Like fucking Dana White signed this guy. Put him in the octagon against
Paddy
The Baddy.
Yeah, just put him there.
Logan Paul against Paddy The Baddy.
I don't know. That's like full MMA.
MMA in the octagon.
It's probably Paddy then, no?
It's got to be Paddy. Like it's got to be Paddy. But Logan Paul.
Did you see Logan Paul at WrestleMania though?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so cool.
Yeah, he's
living. Logan Paul is living. Is living every kid's dream. Like YouTube sensation, one of the biggest stars in the world, and fighting in WWE. Like that's crazy. WrestleMania.
But no, did you see the spots that he did?
Yes,
he jumped on the fucking announce tables. What do you mean fighting?
And good for him.
Yeah.
No, I said fighting because they're not actually fighting.
Well, I mean, he's jumping off a fucking.
But like, good for him, man. He really earned it. He really earned it. Paddy The Baddy, we saw him fight recently. We never talked about it.
I don't care.
Average fight.
I don't really care.
But that's a guy who can sell a fight. Like
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Dana is a guy that would let Paddy The Baddy go fight Jake Paul.
No.
No? Anyways, fuck that.
No.
Let's move on. Upcoming events. We have crazy pay-per-views lined up. We have Usman against Edwards. The rematch coming up August 20th, end of this month.
Who else do we have? We have a ton
on that card.
A ton of shit coming.
But that's a horrible card. It's just a good main event, but horrible card.
Is it?
Yeah, horrible card.
Who's on it?
There's honestly not many names that I can even say. Like
name me one name.
The return of Rockhold versus Costa, which is honestly a fight I kind of want to see.
Oh, Costa?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Fuck it. Yeah, Costa.
Costa's honestly one of the most like funniest guys.
He's gonna kick the shit out of him.
Oh, he's gonna kick the shit. Luke Rockhold's gonna get flatline, knocked out, done. I don't know why you come back.
Your chin is gone.
Your chin is gone, and you're gonna fight a guy.
Paulo Costa.
For Paulo, like, what are you doing, bro? Go back, go model somewhere, go be with your wife. Forget it, or if you have a wife. Anyways,
Loki beat Vittori too. Let's be real.
He did. He kind of did beat Vittori. Anyways, but then the next pay per view is really the banger. You got Nate. Is it Nate Diaz?
Diaz is fighting on 279.
Go look at 279, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's September?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we got Hamza against Diaz, bro. That is crazy. What do you think about that fight? Was that the fight to make for both these guys? His final MMA fight, potentially, Nate Diaz fighting a killer in Hamza Chimaev.
Did you ever watch WWE when you were a kid?
Yeah, of course.
Do you remember when CM Punk, he beat John Cena at Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
2011.
I do remember that.
And he leaves with the championship.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of this fight.
Like just
if Nate Diaz wins and he just takes everything, because Hamza, he's supposed to be the next guy.
Yeah.
People are talking.
He is the guy.
Triple champ, double champ,
crazy.
Quadruple champ. He's gonna have all the belts. If Nate Diaz, this guy comes in and just beats him, that would be one of the most incredible things to ever happen. Just beats him and never fights in the UFC again. Just says, ha ha, fuck you. When Conor was prime, I beat him. When Hamza was prime, I beat him. Fuck you guys. I don't need a championship. I retire. I'm done. That would be the craziest thing to ever happen.
Probably would be the greatest moment in mixed martial arts history.
Especially if he did it like some dramatic way, like he caught him in like a triangle, like Chael Sonnen versus
you know what I was gonna say, like remember when Leon Edwards dominated Nate Diaz and then Nate Diaz caught him? Like I think it would be that, like, and he just catches Hamza tired in the 5th round and finishes him.
Because I think what happens with a lot of these guys,
I think Nate's gonna fight mad.
Nate's
he wants to go and prove a point. Like fuck you
Yeah,
guys for
fuck the
taking so
UFC.
long to book my fight. I wanted to go make money. You held me up. I'm gonna fuck this guy up and
speaking
ruin
of
your whole
Diaz.
company.
Speaking of Diaz,
What's up?
did you see when Nick he fought, right?
Nick?
Yeah, when he fought.
Yeah.
Apparently, I read somewhere he was
Yes.
$75,000 in debt, and he fought with an injury.
His neck.
What the fuck is
Herniated
that?
discs in his neck. I kind of heard before that he was in debt. That's why he came back, and that's why.
Robbie Lawler at the end of the fight went up to him, was like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah. If you ever need something, let me know. Like that.
Class.
One of the greatest moments, like
Yeah,
emotional
class.
moments I've ever seen. But like honestly, those two brothers never have been champs, but two
They're-
guys
yeah.
that probably helped the sport the most
Yeah.
in
People's
gaining
champ, people's
fans.
champ.
They're the people's champ.
Yeah,
Nate Diaz and
people's
Nick
champ.
Diaz
Yeah, people's
share
champ.
the tag team championship for the people's champ.
Yeah.
Move on from there. Like I love those guys, but move on. UFC 280. We got fucking Charlie Oliveira against Islam Makhachev and Abu Dhabs with the co-headliner being Bitol Yan against Sugar Sean O'Malley. Bro, that is crazy.
Ooh.
That was the biggest fight.
Ooh.
That was the biggest announced fight of the year, I think.
What?
Sugar
Oliveira?
against.
No.
Bro, it's like such a curveball. You have a guy who Sugar never fought a top 10 guy. Fought Pedro, kind of like won, kind of lost. Like
Kind of beat him.
kind of beat
He
him.
kind of beat him.
Sallied with the shoot.
He did.
Look at that,
He
look at that.
did. Yeah, bro.
That's
I think
good.
we gotta get you in a court.
I gotta go on a
But
court.
if he was able to hit the fadeaway at the end of the fight, then he won in my books.
Yeah, he did hit the fadeaway.
Right?
And he's gonna hit the fadeaway again against Peter Yan.
You think he beats him?
I think he beats him. No, I'm kidding. He's gonna get flatlined, I think.
I was about to say I don't necessarily disagree with you.
No, I do. I do disagree with myself. I think Yan just kind of runs through him a bit. He's just so much more technical, like, more experience.
He has a lot more experience, but oh man, O'Malley can hit.
Yeah, but Peter Yan's just gonna chop away at that leg. He's gonna
O'Malley
chop away at
can
that leg.
hit. You're not gonna chop away at his leg.
100%, bro.
Oh, he's too fast.
So you really
he's too
think
sharp,
Sugar's
he's
gonna
too-
win that, eh?
I don't think he's.
I hope he wins. My dream would be if Dana White announced that's a 5-rounder.
It's 3 rounds.
Yeah, but I wish that was 5 rounds.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
3 rounds.
That should co-headline a huge pay-per-view.
Yeah, so
with
he could
5
win.
rounds.
He could
He
win.
could win. All it takes
all
is
it
one
takes
round.
is 2 rounds, bro. He just
Yeah.
needs to win. He needs to win 2 rounds against Peter Yan,
Which is crazy.
Easier said than done, especially from us two.
Yeah.
But I think he could do it. I'm not gonna put my money on him, but I wouldn't be.
I wonder what
I
the
wouldn't
odds
be
are going to be
surprised
for
if
that
he
fight.
won. He's probably gonna be like 3-4 to 1. I'm putting
Has
money
to
on
be.
Nate Diaz though. Let me tell you that.
Oh,
much.
for sure. He's
I'm
like
putting
7 to 1.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm putting like 50. No, like at least 100 on him.
A good 50. A
Like,
good
at least
50.
100.
Just
I
to
think he's
watch
gonna
with
win.
everyone.
I think
Like,
he's gonna win.
watch with the boys. Put $50 on Nate Diaz, and you're gonna have a good night.
Yeah.
Because like he will not go down, and at any minute in the fight, he could just catch you. You know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Anyways, but the co-headliner, another bantamweight tilt, the championship, TJ Dillashaw, back at the title, back at the top of the division, fighting the champ Aljamain Sterling.
I think
Bless you.
Dillashaw wins.
Dillashaw, I think Dillashaw wins. And then Sugar Sean O'Malley fights Dillashaw beginning of next year. And that would be a fight.
No.
No? Why not?
Because Dillashaw runs through O'Malley.
Dillashaw runs through the whole division. I think.
Yeah, you think so?
I really
I'm
think
afraid
so.
of that being the case.
Saw a video of Dillashaw sparring. He looked good, man. He looked good. He's ready to fight Aljo. He's been training for this whole time. He got a bit of an injury, a setback. But the whole time Peter Yan was going through his little fugazi with Sterling, the whole time
Yeah, he was
Dillashaw knew he
training.
was fighting one of those guys and prepared for both and was training at top speed. And he's in
That's
it.
the craziest thing about the
He's not
UFC.
here to have the money. He's not here to make the money. He's here because he wants to prove that without the PEDs, with everything that happened, he's still the best in 135-pound division.
That's the craziest thing, though. Like, these guys, like, let's say Oliveira, he doesn't
Crazy, man.
necessarily know who he has next, right?
Oliveira, yes,
yeah,
exactly.
But there
But
could
the
be someone
challengers
like,
do.
yeah, he's plotting on who
The whole thing with GSP is why he couldn't move up ever and why he was depressed and finally just retired is because as a champ, you can
Everyone's
never
hunting you.
have time
Yeah.
to sit back. You have these killers coming up and the right guys just hunting you down.
Yeah.
Second you're done with the fight, oh, it's this guy next, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard, man. It's hard to be that guy. Like, whatever, bro. But you said Oliveira against Makhachev. We'll finish off after that, but I just want an early prediction because
Oliveira's
the underdog. He's
gonna choke him out in Abu Dhabi.
How is Charles Oliveira, a guy that beat Poirier, a guy that beat Gaethje? How is he and Chandler? How is he such a big underdog against a guy who just beat Bobby Green?
Don't complain. Take advantage.
I'm putting my money on that, man. I'm putting my money on that, and that's where we're gonna end it here today.
Okay.
We're pumped to be here, man.
Pumped to be
We're back. I enjoyed this episode.
JDanks gonna take me to work now.
No, I'm not taking him to work. I'm actually not taking him to work.
You have to.
I do not think I could take you to work. $80. $80.
He's gonna take me to work.
I'm not. I can't. I can't take you to work.
You have to.
I can't, bro.
I'm gonna be late.
How you gonna be late, bro?
It's far.
Bro, tell your mom to up at $30 and I'll take you.
Okay.
No, like you add 30 and she adds 30.
No, fuck off.
That's 120 and I do it. 90.
You're crazy.
Anyways, bro, this episode is gonna be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so please make sure to follow that. We're gonna add it up on the link tree, and follow the YouTube. Subscribe. TikTok has gained a good 20 followers in the past.
Has it?
30 hours. Yeah.
Nice.
Few videos going buzzing. We're gonna start doing Guess the Fighter again, fantasy fights, and the whole shebang. So we'll catch you next week or whenever. TheSigz is on vacation. Enjoy vacation, buddy.
Thank you, bro.
I'll try to get one out while you're gone. We're gonna make a nice little video while you're gone.
Okay.
All right, bro. Say bye to the camera.
Goodbye, camera.
And let's say bye to the mic.
Bye, Mike.
Ciao.